something changed in the last 2 years. You can feel it even if you cannot fully explain it. Jobs that existed are disappearing. New ones are appearing that did not exist 3 years ago. Money is moving away from some industries and into others at a speed that does not match any economic transition in recent memory. What you are feeling is not anxiety about technology. What you are feeling is the early turbulence of the largest wealth transfer in human history. $100 trillion moving right now. From the people who do not understand what is happening to the people who do. And the window to position yourself on the right side of it is not infinite. Let me put $100 trillion into a context that actually means something. The entire US stock market, every publicly traded company in America combined, is worth approximately $45 trillion. The global GDP, the total economic output of every country on Earth in a single year, is roughly $5 trillion. When analysts and economists project that AI will generate $100 trillion in new economic value over the next decade, they are describing a transformation equivalent to doubling the productive output of the entire planet. That is not a technology story. That is a civilization story. Wealth transfers of this scale do not create winners and losers gradually and evenly. They create them suddenly and unevenly, concentrated among the people who understood the shift early and positioned themselves accordingly. The internet transferred enormous wealth, but it did not distribute it equally across everyone who used the internet. It concentrated it in the people who built on it, invested in it, and structured their income around it before it became obvious that they should. AI is following the same pattern. Faster. The transfer is not coming. The transfer has a start date, and that date has already passed. To understand how to position yourself in a wealth transfer, you need to understand the mechanics of how wealth moves. In this particular transfer, wealth is flowing along 3 specific fault lines. Movement 1. From labor to leverage. For most of human economic history, income was proportional to time. You traded hours for money. The more hours, the more money. The ceiling was biological. There are only 24 hours in a day. AI breaks that equation. The people capturing wealth in this transfer are not working more hours. They are building systems, AI-augmented systems, that generate output and income at a scale completely decoupled from the time they personally invest. One person with the right AI system can now produce what previously required a team of 10, can analyze what previously required a department, can serve what previously required an operation. The wealth is moving from people selling time to people deploying leverage. Movement 2. From information consumers to information processors. There is more data generated every 48 hours today than existed in all of human history up to the year 2003. Most people are drowning in it. The people capturing wealth in this transfer are not better informed. They are better at processing. They have built or accessed AI systems that take the flood of available information and surface the signals that matter before the rest of the market sees them. In investing, in business, in identifying opportunities before they become obvious. The wealth is moving from people who consume information to people who process it systematically and act on it faster than consensus forms. Movement 3. From ownership of assets to ownership of systems. The old wealth-building model was own assets, real estate, stocks, businesses, physical things that appreciate or generate income. That model still works, but AI has created a parallel track. The new wealth-building model is own systems, AI-powered systems that produce, distribute, analyze, optimize, and scale with minimal human input once built. A system that generates $10,000 a month with 2 hours of weekly maintenance is worth more than a physical asset, requiring constant attention, and it can be built, in many cases, with no capital, only knowledge and time. The wealth is moving from people who own things to people who own systems. 3 fault lines, 3 movements. And in every case, the determining factor is not intelligence, not connections, not capital. It is understanding. The people on the winning side of this transfer simply understood what was happening before the people on the losing side did. So let me ask you directly, right now, in your financial life, which side of these 3 movements are you on? Are you primarily selling time, or are you building leverage? Are you consuming information, or are you processing it with systems? Are you accumulating assets the old way, or are you building AI-powered systems that work without you? If the honest answer to any of those questions makes you uncomfortable, that discomfort is valuable. It means you are seeing your situation clearly, and seeing clearly is the first step to changing what you see. Here is what I want you to understand before this video ends. Being on the wrong side of these movements right now does not mean you stay there. The transfer is massive, but it is not instantaneous. The window is not infinite, but it is not closed. The people who started positioning in 2024 and 2025 have an advantage. But the people who start in 2026 still have an extraordinary opportunity because we are still in the early innings of a decade-long transformation. The worst position is not being unprepared today. The worst position is being unprepared today and still being unprepared 2 years from now because you understood what was happening but did not act on it. So what does ready actually look like? 3 things. Specific, achievable. Starting this week. First, identify which of the 3 wealth movements most directly applies to your current income situation. Not all 3 at once. The one that is most relevant to where your money comes from right now. Second, watch the videos on this channel that address that specific movement directly. The passive income system video, the AI investing strategy video, the income streams video. Each one is a focused entry point into one of these 3 fault lines. Third, build one thing, not a plan to build something, not research into building something. One actual asset, system, or skill that begins moving you from the losing side of one of these movements to the winning side. One thing, this week, that is what ready looks like. Not understanding everything. Moving on something. $100 trillion. 3 movements. 3 decisions about which side of each one you are on. And 1 week to start moving. Subscribe is one piece of the larger picture this video just showed you. Drop a comment with which of the 3 movements hits closest to home for you. Labor to leverage, information processing, or system ownership. That answer shapes what I make next. And share this with someone who needs to see the big picture. The transfer is happening. The only question is which side of it you end up on.